Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the three. Butler can't get it to go.
Not enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Green against Şengün. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. He's got the triple.
I'm not sure there's such a thing as a bad move for Steph.
Here's VanVleet. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Durant. Moody defends. Left side, Durant. The officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. When you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Thompson in the post, defended by Pajimski. And there's Thompson on the assist from Durant.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Butler. Open over Smith. Butler can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. To stop the run. And it's Curry getting it to go. Curry's got 5 now.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Now Curry. Over VanVleet. Basket by Curry. Curry's got his third basket on the night right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can go this start or the rest of the game.
Butler with the ball. VanVleet covering. That one drops forward.
And it's all knotted up. This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
It's Thompson. Here's Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Here's Butler. Pass to Pajemski. That shot off. Thompson with some nice D. And here's Durant. Moody defends. Pulls it. With the bucket. Durant's got 7.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Deep three-point land. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Picked by Smith. Thompson goes in. Pajemski grabs the board. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Moody on the wing. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Durant. Warriors with the rebound. It's Pajemski on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Curry. Hey, it's 6 attempts. He's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Gotta commend the fearless attitude right there.
Smith outside. Van Vliet outside. With the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Butler against Şengün. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Butler. No good. The Rockets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And going out by Shams Charania. He's calling into the story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He's been in a standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired. He knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Butler against Smith. Back to Pajemski. 4 on the clock. Shot from the low post is good.
It's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Not Easton. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Robert Sampson, Kevin Murphy, and that's only to name a few.
Tate shot is off. The Warriors have got 7-13 shots to drop. Hield. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Always loved the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Holiday passes to Tatum. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
To Tate. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
So it goes 1 for 2. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made three.
That's how this team has been constructed. They're custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So it's
Helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Free throw, no good. The Brand with 3 straight drafts out of the lottery. The Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. I wish more teams did that.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. He's good on the second. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. It's to Santos. Now here's Hield. It's rebounded by Houston.
We got to move past that one. I mean, they've wanted to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The jump hook. And it's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Basket by Hield. You should be looking for him. What a great pass. It's trail. Left side, Durant. Here's Şengün. Outside Curry.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tate. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Here's Easton. No points yet. Durant for three. Thinks the tray. And the Rockets lead by 1.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Curry with it. Pass to post. Hield for three. Hield's got 7. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one. And a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Well, the Rockets shooting the ball at 43% from the field. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Clint Capella out there with Tari Easton. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Durant. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Lets a three fly. He's 3 of 5 back in the field.
You can expect this from with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Here's Durant. Screen by Capella. From deep three-point land. Durant, no good. Warriors lead by 5. Here's Central. Durant against Hield. Pass to Curry. A three. Over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
It dictates what kind of bench you can do. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, you're in tune with that bench.
Durant. KD against contact inside.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Curry passes to Hield. Curry is screen on Tate. Back to Curry. Launches a three. The shot comes out. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Holiday. Up top, Durant. Shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Durant's got 14 points.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass, and it's in his motion a second later.
Here's Curry. Outside Tate. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one's good. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The Rebounds missing. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him.
It's just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you put a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Holiday nails it from three. And the Rockets lead by one.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Side heel. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Curry's shot is off. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Tate finds Capella. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound of this one. Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. It passes to Durant. Outside Easton. Pass to Capella. He's a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's post. Outside heel. 3-pointer. Yeah, no good by Golden State. The Rockets on offense. This run down to 13-2. Here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, BA. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Curry's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 3. Holiday surveying the floor. Capella, post for 3. Durant. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry against Holiday. Curry passes to Heel. From deep. Cuts down. Okay. Heel's got 13 now.
Comes back, taking knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hill.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Rockets will go for a different look here. Bangoon checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Thompson. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Butler passes to Green. Back to Butler.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
And Houston has possession. Thompson outside. That's to Eason. Just 4 to shoot. That's it. This Golden State is gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range zone. Thompson against Butler.
Creative slam. Showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Here are the Rockets now. Trailing by 2. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Way, stay aggressive and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Inside. Green, the pass to Heel.
Hill can get up with the big boys.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. 4-3. Oh, 2. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on this guy. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And he can't get the first one. Finney Smith checked in for Eason. Second free throw is good. 1:56 left in the second. Now Van Vliet. He hits that one. 2 for 5.
And look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
That's to Green. Puts it up.
He's got 9 points. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Thompson outside. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Now here's Van Vliet. Defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet misses. The Warriors leading. Healed on the wing. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3.
Selfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. And here's Finney Smith. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Heel. Shot clock at 6. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Butler. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. It goes out of bounds. It's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Twelve seconds left in the first half of this one. It's Podziemski on the wing over Van Vliet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, this comes down to the defender has to be a better job getting through the screen.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, up 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yet tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Rockets trail by 4. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shots good by Thompson.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Butler with the ball. Clock at 6. Back to Podziemski. Golden State takes a good off the shot. Green. It's held in by Houston. Smith outside. And here's Van Vliet. And here's Şengün. Pass to Durant. Over Moody. Van Vliet. Comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more. Here in the second half, this game's still nipping tough.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
It's to Durant. On the strike. Kuczynski grabs the board.
No clue how he missed fire on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Crosses over.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And lead left side. Layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
They're on the wing, covered by Smith. Green, a screen. Here's Kuczynski. 3-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Releases from 15. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got on his way. He'll have the line to 2.
See this for Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Smith. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. To the 3. Golden State. So Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Thompson outside. Smith outside. There's a 3. The Shengun. Steal. Oh, what a fast break for the Warriors. Pushing it up now. 3 gets up.
With how much Draymond moves in the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Smith outside. Thompson right side. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The 3 from Curry.
That's how good of a shooter he is.
Thompson with it. He's got 11. A little mid-range shot is up. Waits back. Warriors with the rebound. Outside, Green. Boom. Closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Free throw good.
Green, the quintessential blue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a great skill set.
We've got a timeout by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Has possession. It's a three-point game. Pass to Smith. Now here's Eason. Now here's Şengün. He has 7. 50 moves. Gonna catch it in from close range. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Curry looking it over. Curry, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Durant. Now here's Van Fleet. Smith with it. He's covered by Curry.
Gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Super 2.
Down the first one.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
Good from the strike. Golden State has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. That's to Curry from downtown. It's led by Houston. Durant's got a 6th rebound on the night. From about 19, good on the bucket. Durant's got 18.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lead.
Field for 3. This again. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. What did you expect?
Making that tricky shot from the corner looks so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
Here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Durant, pass to Eason. Here's Van Vliet. Down low at the 10-foot. Durant draws it down. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Brandon Jemski, Richard. When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Even when it comes to his rebounding, BA, that's the result of great pressure and great time. His teammates feed off his energy.
Durant, the Warriors trailing. Jemski with it. Durant covering. Pass to Heel. On the wing, Curry. Shot for 12. On the tap off line, but it drops in for him. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And here's Durant. Houston with another miss. Outside Heel. Nice tee from Durant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Smith passes to Durant. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Easton. Here's Şengün. That one's good with extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got 9. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. It's a close one here in San Francisco. It's to Santos. Here's Post. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. Santos pulls it in. Warriors shooting a disappointing 38%. Easton with a steal. To the inside. Şengün. He makes it on the layup. Şengün's got 11 points.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Butler.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And he makes a first. Houston making some changes. Tate comes in for Okogie. And it's Davison in for Shepard. Butler hits them both. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Davison. Outside Easton. Şengün, the screen. From outside the arc. Points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the screen. Here's a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Davison. Now Tate. Here's Şengün. 3-pointer, no good. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Houston up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far. As we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Warriors trail by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Eason. And it's a power forward position. No coverage that time.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And there's the D.
Well, Houston's shooting the rock well at 46%. Now Durant. Over heel. Durant. Durant's got 23.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
It's to Curry. Over Holiday. The Rockets pull it in. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Capella.
The chance.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And here's Curry.
This is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Here's Santos. 6 on the shot clock. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Finney-Smith. 2016. What a career for Finney-Smith.
Virtually a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Right? So,
Drops the first. Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets.
just a second. Refusing to give up on the glass. Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
That's a winning play.
The Rockets lead by 3. Van Vliet outside. Durant on the attack. Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is dribbling to the rim.
Pass to Curry. Let's go. Gets to the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. They double-team Durant. Van Vliet with it. From deep. Long distance. And the Rockets lead by 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Curry. Rockets with the rebound. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Van Vliet. He was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Warriors making a switch here. Fields checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry, that's good.
Slip move, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Hield against Durant.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Like Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be happy.
It's absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Take a break. Take a break. To the center.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it on.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Hield. On the second.
You look at Durant's game, and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Pass to Butler. Boom. Houston leading by 7. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Durant, pass to Smith. To Durant. Rebounded to Green. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Moody. Butler taking his time here.
It's Butler. I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Smith outside. And lead outside. Tries it from 19. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Curry.
This is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Warriors have got 7 of 12 shots to take for this fourth quarter. Curry finds Green. To the paint. Here's Butler. Shoots over Durant. The shot by Butler. No good. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Şengün. Great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Zach Moody. Smith against Butler. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do. Wreaking havoc with opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
What's up? That's good from Smith. Warriors trail by 10. Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. To Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. A deep 3 from Curry. Let's rebound. Cancun. Cancun's got 11 rebounds in the game. Unloads for 13. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 6th rebound. Kuczewski. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Durant. Connects an open jumper. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Only guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that. Durant is the real unicorn.
Van Vliet against Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Curry. There he is. The 3-point kick.
You give a shooter of his caliber that first time I see that.
1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. Durant is up. Warriors trail by 9. This is to Curry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 37.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
To Smith. Left in the game. Thompson outside. Shoots from 14. That's good. Assist by Thompson. Durant's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Curry with it. Guarded by Smith. Curry against Smith. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 39.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. At 6. Fires in the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away and stuff.
That shot.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on stuff.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. So it's Houston winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Katie, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stay patient. We contest the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
Allie, thank you as always.